Forget crying about me, make money, but people forget. Make my twins, they shock them like socket. I won't go higher past the rocket.
In this video, basically what I want to achieve here is just to show you guys the power of color grading. So as you can see, for the first clip here is the before and the after. So the before, the video itself, the musical video itself was done by a brother of mine. So just asked him to jump on it and do some color grading stuff to just correct some colors. I feel like let me share these tips out, how I was able to achieve it. Even though I think the video is recorded with is that Nikon or Canon, I'm not really sure because I did not really ask for much details, right? So but I'm sure it's not Sony. So yeah, so as you can see the before and after, right? I would like to jump in to my Premiere Pro and show you guys how I walk around it. I was able to achieve it to this stage. I believe is kind of better, but I know after you watch the video tutorial, probably you can even do much more better. So let's go into the details.
We move on to the next. Baba God, they make you no give me that.
Okay, so here now, I just have to fast forward it to where I can see much of colors to adjust. And the next thing I did is I create a adjustment layer. And the reason why I want to use adjustment layer is because you have different scene in this video and the color has already been done before, so I don't really want to tamper with the color that's already there. So just want to have an adjustment layer so I can apply the colors or my own color corrections on the adjustment layer. And also this is a musical video, as we can all see, and some scenes are still going to be repeated again, so I can use that adjustment layer to to move over this kind of clips, so I won't have to each scene I won't have to just keep color grading all the time. The one I have before for a particular scene one, I can still make use of it in another scene, right? So that is the main reason why I'm applying adjustment layer here. All right, so yeah, I drop it on it, or let me say I drop it over the clip. So after doing that, I went straight down to the lumetric scope, and I'm also going to go use lumetric color. And the reason why I'm using this scope is definitely to let me know whether I'm out of the brightness or probably it's too dark. That gives me much details, so I don't just color grade blindly, right? And after that, the next thing I did here is basically I watched the video to be able to pick out where the first scene is being cut out. So I try to separate it from the rest, so I can just focus on the first scene, right? So after that, I started color grading. So here I went down straight to the curve, and what I did here is basically where we have the mid-tone, we have the highlight, and we have the shadow. So the one at the center is the mid-tone, the upper part is the highlight, and the down part is the shadow. So I want to use that to adjust a little bit of it, like just play around it to see what I can get from this clip. So yeah, so it's kind of looking kind of better, but kind of dark, right? So I'm just feeling it. Yeah, I get notice that there's some clips missing the back already, so I just have to adjust it. So the next thing I'm doing here is I want to max this color, like it's actually it's both affecting the background and the subject in the clip. But my focus is on the background. I want the background color to pop out. So to me, the guy is okay with the color grading for that guy. Like, I don't need to twist the guy around, I believe. So, but the background is the focus. Like, that background needs to come out based on even the scene, the music itself, the lyrics itself talks much more better, like in terms of the lyrics. So I feel like the background, it's a message on its own. All right, so you just have to max it out, max the guy out, or let me say max the background out from the guy. So that's what I'm doing here, and let's see how the max goes. So all I'm doing here is just trying to max around the guy. Yeah, so it's not compulsory I get the exact kind of movements around the guy, basically, because it's going to, like, it's a musical video and everything is very fast, right? So but I just need to trace him out in my own little way. So the max is not really a kind of, it's looking kind of, there's more space inside and stuff, but you just watch, because I'm still going to be applying what we know as feather, right? So to just make it blend in with each other, the sharpness not really comes out. Okay, so here I have it maxed already, and it's more on the guy, not the background. So I'm just going to invert it. Now I'm applying the feather.
Pocket food as the big one shit. Sabi pastures, carry 365 days, no salary.
So as you can see, the before and after, right, kind of look cool. So playing back, I'm trying to observe the details, pay attention to details. That's just one thing about me. I like details. Even what viewers might not even see. It's only just we, the editors, that can actually see it. I still want to adjust it. That's just the passion in it. So after the masking, I moved down to the E and SAT, so I can easily just pop out each of these colors, right? So this part is very, very important as well. So you don't want to make all color kind of shining, brightening. You want to point out some colors that you need, so which the U and SAT does a perfect work on that. As you can see here, I start pointing out each of these colors. The blue, we have red, we have yellow. Everything starts, shows up, and I start kind of changing it around if I want it to be much more better, like in terms of pop out more or reduce it, lighten it up, make it deeper. So just to your taste, basically, right? But it's important you apply these when you're doing color grading. Don't just overlook it. Yeah.
Bend down, sell it 4 p.m. The money buck for pocket 5G backwards in a meeting jacket. Sashamura, Akpo Sashamura, Sashamura, Akpo Sashamura. I start with Alhamdulillah, Sashamura, Akpo Sashamura. Jingle baby gon' be the best. To hell with the rest. We move on to the next. Baba God they make you no give me test. Many things when man no feel forget. Crying and mommy make money buckle for pocket. Make my twins they shock them like sockets. I won't go higher past the rocket. And many things when man no feel forget.
So I went back to the basic correction and I started working with the constructs, the highlights, shadows. Just give it the best I can. And I believe we all know what constructs will do to your color, highlights, the shadow, the whitening, the black. This shouldn't be new to us. And if it is new to us, I already have a video that explain this. So just look into my channel and you get to see much explanation on this. All right. So I went to the how to make it sharp in terms of, platform sometimes ask for it. So I need to make this sharp. So I just increase the sharpness of it a little bit. And here I have it. The before and after, which looks much more better to me, I believe.